Comic book fans are in for a treat, and it involves the popular songstress Mary J Blige. Award-winning American comic book series The Umbrella Academy is being adapted for television. It explores the lives of a dysfunctional family trying to stop an apocalypse. Blige swaps her tunes for a badass assassin role. Tanya Neft chats to the cast and director in London.
Home to the Queen, Big Ben and afternoon tea. London is where we get to meet the cast of a brand new Netflix series, The Umbrella Academy. Back in 1989, on the same day, 43 infants were born to different women. Only 7 survive and subsequently are adopted by an eccentric billionaire who creates the Umbrella Academy. They all have special powers that could save the world from an imminent apocalypse.
I give you the Umbrella Academy.
What a wonderful combination of gory action and a lot of comedy as well. But you also found that very good balance of telling real stories through this action film, really.
We wanted to tell really relatable, heartfelt stories about a family that anyone could relate to. So there's a lot of dark comedy, it's subversive, but really you care about these characters.
It thinks one of us killed Dad.
It's tragedy that tears the gifted siblings apart, and the very same thing that reunites them with the passing of their father.
Great job, loser. Way to lead. It's not what I'm saying.
You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
All these kids had a tragic childhood, right? This was like an abusive, fucked up situation. And then now this sort of new tragedy that's bringing them all back together is sort of actually opening them all up again in ways that are really, really painful, but hopefully positive and transformative that allow them to reconnect.
Remember Trinidad?
Mary J Blige as Cha-Cha, along with her sidekick Hazel, played by Cameron Britton, are out to rip the family apart.
Mary, I mean, it's so fascinating. You know, you have done so much in your life. Yes. But when did the acting bug bite?
Well, the acting bug bit when I was 7. And I was in a school play, and it was something that I always wanted to do, but singing was something that I really, really wanted to do. And the acting didn't present itself until I became a huge star. And then someone asked me that I wanted to be on the Jamie Foxx show, and I was like, uh-oh, here we go. It's here. This is the opportunity. Let me seize upon it. And I did it, and that was my first acting job, and now I'm here today.
Unbelievable.
Is that my son? While the series may be fictional, it rings true for many families today. Robert Sheehan stars as Klaus Hargreaves, also known as Number 4, who uses drugs to suppress his gift of communicating with the dead.
Our adoptive father just sort of slung him in a mausoleum when he was far too young to cope, and didn't really give him much instruction, just went, have you developed your power? Have you gotten control of it? You know, horrible abuse. And so the drugs are an act of quieting, just quieting his world, just anesthetizing, just removing all the voices, which of course is what drug addiction,
it's a coping mechanism.
Broadly speaking, is. You know, it's dealing with the pain, the emotional turmoil.
Does anyone wish to speak?
He was a monster.
The Umbrella Academy premieres on Netflix this month. Tanya Neft, London.